All right, Peter, thank you. Joining us now, co-host of the hit show, The Five, Jessica Tarlov, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee. Jessica, I hope you heard my monologue. I went through, I won't repeat everything, but our positions on immigration, on law and order, defund, dismantle, no bail laws, and her position on energy, no fracking, no drilling. Her position bragging about Bidenomics. She's not bragging about it anymore. Now she wants price controls. And then, of course, their foreign policy disasters and, don't say radical Islamic terrorism. Why are they running so hard, your party running so hard from who they really are and who they've been? Because I've never seen this before.
Well, the Kamala Harris of 2019 wouldn't win this election, but the Kamala Harris of 2024, it looks like she has a very real shot at it. And I understand that we're still underdogs, and she acknowledged that today when she was out doing her Pennsylvania bus
but Jessica,
tour.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I asked you a different question.
No,
No, this is important. I'm trying to get to what are her true beliefs, because she only made these changes as soon as she became the presumptive nominee. That tells me she's doing it for political expediency. Oh, that's true.
Well, no, it's not true that she's done that. She has been President Biden's vice president for the last 4 years, 3.5 years. And the policies that they have enacted, and you take this for better or for worse, are policies that she's going to have to account for. But none of those policies are banning fracking. They were actually more drill baby drill than Donald Trump was. 13.4 million barrels of crude oil per day.
Why was she bragging about Bidenomics? Why was she saying, that the border's secure? Why was she saying inflation's transitory? Why was she lying to us?
She wasn't lying to you. Kamala Harris has made it clear that there's a lot about Bidenomics, as it was called, that there's to be proud of, looking at the GDP rate, looking at the fact that we have lowered inflation. We're leading the world, actually, in how fast we've recovered. It doesn't mean the job is done, but it's a lot of progress. The jobs record better than Donald Trump's. The number of people who have gotten insurance under the Biden-Harris administration, these are all part of Bidenomics, part of the Biden-Harris administration.
She wants to eliminate private insurance.
No, she doesn't.
Wants to eliminate it. She wants universal health care. She wants...
It is... You will meet a lot of people who, in their heart, want universal health care, but understand that you need to have...
That was her.
So what in 2019? Have you ever heard her as vice president say...
It wasn't the Biden policy. It was her policy.
I'm sorry.
That's what she wanted. She said it.
In 2019...
I didn't say it.
I understand. I watched the clip. I understand. But if you talk to her today about it, there is no way that she is going to say that she wants to eliminate private insurance. There's just no way. That's why
she'll say, let's be honest.
Medicaid.
All right, let me go to Mike Huckabee.
Okay.
She will say and do anything she needs to say or do to become president. That's the only way to interpret it, Governor Huckabee. And we're really looking at a con artist, and we're looking at a smoke and mirror campaign and a phony that is trying to manipulate the American people with the help of a very compliant, complicit media.
Well, first of all, let me just tell you that Peter Doocy has a hotel room in Chicago and he registered under the name of Sean Hannity, so just be careful. Secondly, let's be clear. There's going to be a special ceremony on Wednesday night at the DNC. An Emmy will be presented to Kamala Harris for the best performance of a person who has changed all of her positions conveniently in order to be acceptable as a candidate. I mean, the fact is, you outlined all of those policies. But Kamala Harris is one of those people that she says, I've got principles. And if you don't like the ones I've got, I'll find some more. And that's what she's done. And let's not kid ourselves. This is a person whose policies that she has been touting for all her political life are totally unacceptable to the American people. And her best shot at winning is for us to never find out that she was for higher taxes, open borders, open insanity when it comes to regulating businesses and making sure that we fund the bail for people who have violently burned down cities. This is insanity. She stands for that stuff. Now, she may claim she doesn't now, and if I were her, I wouldn't want to claim for it. But here's the deal. I hope this convention is peaceful. I really do, Sean, because it's better for the country if it doesn't turn into 1968, which I remember very well. But the Democrats, they got themselves a problem. And the problem is they haven't gone far enough to the left for the crazies that are going to be out there demanding stuff that is totally insane.
And they won't go after these people hard if they're involved. And I agree with you. I pray for peace. I don't want anything to happen. However, just like they lied in the summer of 2020, they're mostly peaceful. Let's open up the windows and smell burning rubber. Let's support a bail fund for the people burning down cities and hurting cops and even killing people. Thank you both. It's definitely, Jessica, your week, not mine. I'll see you in Chicago. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.